Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Welcome to the Srimad Bhagavatam class. Today is Tuesday, 29th December 2015. We'll start with our prayers. Narayanam namaskritya
Narayanam namaskritya
naram chaiva narottamam
narottamam
devim saraswatim vyasam
devim saraswatim vyasam
tato jayamudirayet
tato jayamudiraye
nashtaprayeshu bhadreshu
nishtaprayeshu
nityam bhagavata sevaya
nityam bhagavata sevaya
bhagavati uttama shloke
bhagavati uttama shloke
bhaktir bhavati naistiki
bhaktir bhavati naistiki.
Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya
Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya.
Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya
Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya.
Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya
Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya.
Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 11, Sloka number 1 to 4. This chapter is called Calculation of Time from the Atom. Wait for chant. Maitreya Uvacha Charama Sadvisheshanam
Charamasadvisheshanam
Aneko Samyuta Sada
Aneko samyuta sada
Parmanu Savigyeyo
Paramanu savidyeyo
Ekya Brahmo Yataha
Nidam aikya brahmo yata.
Maitreya Uvacha
Maitreya uvacha
Charama Sadvisheshanam
Charamasadvisheshanam
Aneko Sanyuta Sada
Aneko samyuta sada
Paramanu Savigyeyo
Paramanu savigneyo
Nanam Ekya Brahmo Yataha
Nidam aikya brahmo yataha.
Sat eva padarthasya
Satayeva padarthastha
Sarupavastitasya yat
Pavasthitasya yat
Kaivalyam Param Mahan Paramamahan
Kaivalyam paramamahan
Avishesho Nirantaraha
Avishesho nirantara.
Sat eva padarthasya
Satayeva padarthasya
Sarupavastitasya yat
Svarupavasthitasya yat
Kaivalyam Paramamahan
Kaivalyam paramamahan
Avishesho Nirantaraha
Avishesho nirantaraha.
एवं कालोप्य अनुमितः
एवं कालोऽप्यानुमितः
सौक्ष्मे स्थौल्ये च सत्तमा
सौक्ष्मे स्थौल्ये च सत्तमा
संस्थान भुक्त्या भगवान्
संस्थानभुक्त्या भगवान्
अव्यक्तो व्यक्तभुग्विभुः
अव्यक्तो व्यक्तभुग्विभुः
एवं कालोप्य अनुमितः
एवं कालोऽप्यनुमितः
सूक्ष्मे स्थौल्ये च सत्तमा
सौक्ष्मे स्थौल्ये च सत्तमा
संस्थानभुक्त्या भगवान्
संस्थानभुक्त्या भगवान्
अव्यक्तो व्यक्तभुग्विभुः
अव्यक्तो व्यक्तभुग्विभुः
सकाल परमाणुर्वै
सकाल परमाणुर्वै
यो भुङ्क्ते परमाणुताम्
यो ते परमाणुताम्
ततो विशेषभुग्यस्तु
सतो विशेषभुग्यस्तु
सकाल परमो महान्
सकाल परमो महान्
कृतिका माता जी। हरे कृष्ण।
मैत्रेय उवाच
मैत्रेय
उवाच
चरमासद्विशेषाणाम्
चरमविशेषाणाम्
अनेको संयुता सदः
सदा
परमाणु स विज्ञेयो
परमविज्ञेयो
नाम ऐक्यभ्रमो यतः
ऐक्यभ्रमो यतः।
सीता माता जी।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
हरे कृष्ण।
सदैव पदार्थस्य
तथैव पदार्थस्य
स्वरूपावस्थितस्य यत्
स्वरूपावस्थितस्य यत्
कैवल्यं परमं महान्
कैवल्यं परममहान्
अविशेषः निरन्तरः।
अविशेषनिरन्तरः।
हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण। कमलिनी माता जी।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। एवं कालोऽप्यनुमितः सौक्ष्मे शौल्ये च सत्तमा संस्थानभुक्त्या भगवान् अव्यक्तो व्यक्तभुग्विभुः
रश्मि माता जी there? Anybody else is there? Nobody else. Okay. Premavardhini माता जी। सकाल
परमाणुर्वै
यो भुङ्क्ते परमाणुताम्
सतो विशेषभुग्यस्तु
सकाल
परमो महान्।
मैत्रेय उवाच।
मैत्रेय
उवाच
मैत्रेय said.
मैत्रेय
said
चरमः ultimate
सत्
effect विशेषाणां
विशेषाणां
symptoms
symptoms.
Anekah,
Anekaha,
innumerable.
innumerable.
Asamyuktaha,
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 unmixed.
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 Sada,
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 always.
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 Parama anuhu,
Parama,
Parama anuhu,
atoms.
atom.
atom.
Saha,
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 that.
that.
Vigyeya,
Vigyeya,
should be understood.
Should be understood.
Pranam,
Nirna
min.
of men.
Aikya,
Aikya,
oneness.
oneness.
One.
Brahmaha,
Brahmaha,
Brahma,
mistaken.
mistaken.
Yataha,
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 from which.
from which.
The material manifestations, ultimate particle, which is individual and not formed into a body, is called the atom. It exists always as an invisible identity, even after the dissolution of all forms. The material body is but a combination of such atoms, but it is misunderstood by the common man. The material manifestations,
The material manifestation,
ultimate particle,
ultimate particle,
which is indivisible
which is indivisible
and not formed into a body,
and not formed into a body,
is called the atom.
is called the atom.
It exists always
It exists always
as an invisible identity,
as an invisible identity,
even after the dissolution of all forms.
even after dissolution of all forms.
The material body is but a combination of such atoms.
The material body is but a combination of such atoms.
Atoms. But it is misunderstood by the common man.
But it is misunderstood by the common man.
Purport. The atomic description of the Srimad Bhagavatam is almost the same as the modern science of atomism. And this is further described in the Parmanu Vada of Kannada. In modern science also, the atom is accepted as the ultimate indivisible particle of which the universe is composed. Srimad Bhagavatam is the full text of all descriptions of knowledge, including the theory of atomism. The atom is the minute subtle form of eternal time. We'll take a second. Sataha,
Sataha,
of the effective manifestation.
of the
of the effective manifestation.
Eva,
Eva,
certainly.
certainly.
Sat,
Pada arthasya,
Pada arthasya,
Padarthasya,
physical bodies.
of
physical body.
Swarupa avasthitasya,
Swarupa
Swarupa avasthitasya,
staying in the same form even to the time of dissolution.
staying in the
staying
same
in the same form even to the time of dissolution.
Yet,
yet
that which
that
That
which
Kaivalyam,
Kaivalyam,
oneness,
one
Parama,
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 the
discipline,
Mahan,
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 unlimited.
unlimited,
unlimited,
Avisheshaha,
Avisheshaha,
Visheshaha,
forms,
forms,
Nirantaraha,
Nirantaraha,
Antaraha,
eternally.
eternally.
Atoms are the ultimate state of the manifest universe. When they stay in their own forms without forming different bodies, they are called the unlimited oneness. There are certainly different bodies in physical forms, but the atoms themselves form the complete manifestation. Atoms are the ultimate state of the manifest universe.
Atoms are the
Atoms are the ultimate
state
state of the manifest universe.
When they stay in their own forms
when they stay in
When they
their own
stay in their own forms,
without forming different bodies,
without forming different bodies,
they are called the unlimited oneness.
they are called
they are called the unlimited oneness.
There are certainly different bodies in physical forms,
there are
There are
certainly
certainly different bodies in physical forms,
but the atoms themselves form the complete manifestation.
but the atoms themselves form the complete manifestation.
We'll take number 3. Evam,
Evam,
thus,
that
kala,
kalaha
kalaha,
time,
time
api,
api
also,
also
also,
anumitaha,
anumitaha
mitaha,
measured,
measured
measured,
sakshme,
Sakshmi
Lakshmi,
the subtle,
in the
in
subtle
the subtle,
aulye,
Tauli
Alya,
the gross form,
in the gross
in the gross forms,
cha,
cha
also,
also
also,
tattva,
Sattama
Ama,
best,
O best
best,
samsthana,
Samsthana
Sthana,
combinations of the atoms,
combinations of the atoms,
bhuktya,
Bhukya
Nitya,
by the motion,
by the
by the
motion
motion,
bhagavan,
Bhagavan
Bhagavan,
the supreme personality of Godhead,
the Supreme Personality of Godhead,
avyaktaha,
Avyakta
Avyakta,
unmanifested,
unmanifested,
vyaktabhuk,
Vyaktabhuk,
controlling all physical movement,
controlling all physical movements,
vibhu,
Vibhu
the Almighty.
the Almighty.
One can estimate time by measuring the movement of the atomic combination of bodies. Time is the potency of the Almighty Personality of Godhead, Hari, who controls all physical movement, although he is not visible in the physical world. One can estimate time
One can estimate time
by measuring the movement of the atomic combination
by measuring the movement of the atomic combination
of bodies. Time is the potency
Time is the potency
of the Almighty Personality of Godhead, Hari,
of the Almighty Personality of Godhead, Hari,
who controls all physical movement,
who controls all physical movement,
although he is not visible in the physical world.
although he is not visible in the physical world.
We'll take 4 also. Saha,
Saha,
that,
that
Kalaha,
Kalaha,
eternal time,
eternal time,
Parama Anuhu,
Parama Anuhu,
atomic,
atomic,
why,
why,
certainly,
certainly,
Yaha,
yeah,
which,
which,
Bhunte,
whom
passes through,
passes through,
Parama Anutam,
Parama Anutam,
the space of an atom,
the space of an atom,
Sataha,
Sataha,
of the entire aggregate,
of the entire aggregate,
Avishesha Bhuk,
Avisesha,
passing through the non-dual exhibition,
passing through non-exhibition,
Yahatu,
Yahatu,
which,
which,
Saha,
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 that,
that,
Kalaha,
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 time,
Paramaha,
time,
Parama,
Paramaha, the
supreme.
Supreme,
Mahan,
Mahan,
the great.
the Great.
Atomic time is measured according to its covering a particular atomic space. That time which covers the unmanifest aggregate of atoms is called the great time. Atomic time is measured
Atomic time is measured
according to its covering a particular atomic space.
according to its covering a particular atomic space.
That time which covers the unmanifest
That time which covers the unmanifest
aggregate of atoms
aggregate of atoms
is called the great time.
is called the great time.
Purport. Time and space are two correlative terms. Time is measured in terms of its covering a certain space of atoms. Standard time is calculated in terms of the movement of the sun. The time covered by the sun is passing over an atom is calculated as atomic time. The greatest time of all covers the entire existence of the non-dual manifestation. All the planets rotate and cover space, and space is calculated in terms of atoms. Each planet has its particular orbit for rotating, in which it moves without deviation, and similarly the sun has its orbit. The complete calculation of the time of creation, maintenance and dissolution, measured in terms of the calculation of the total planetary system until the end of creation, is known as the supreme Kala. Rashmi Mataji has come? No.
She's come, I think. Prabhuji.
Is she there? Okay. Hello.
Yes,
Yeah, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
You can chant.
ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जय पताका स्वामिनिति नामिने नमाचार्य पादाय नित्याय कृपाप्रदायिने गौरकथा दामोदराय नगर ग्राम तारिणे।
मैत्रेय उवाच चरमसतविशेषाणाम् अनेको संयुतसदा परमाणु सत्येयो नाम भ्रमो यतः सत एव
पदार्थस्य
रूपावस्थितस्य कैवल्यं
महान् अविशेषो निरन्तरः
एवं कालोऽप्य अनुमितः सौक्ष्मे स्थौल्ये ज्ञानमुक्त्या भगवान् सकाल परमाणुर्वै ते परमाणुताम् Tato
विशेषास्तु परमो महान्
The material manifestations
One, which one is this? Okay.
ultimate particle, which is indivisible and not formed into a body, is called the atom. It exists always as an invisible identity, even after the dissolution of all forms. The material body is but a combination of such atoms, but it is misunderstood by the common man.
So Maitreya Rishi is now describing the whole creation. So now he is going to, in this chapter, we are going to read about the time, how the time is divided. In as per the Bhagavatam, the division is different than hour, minute, second. But that's a very, very accurate, because we don't have we anything less than second we say millisecond. But in Bhagavatam, in our scriptures, it goes even more deep than that. So it's talking of time and space, both, But basically, when you will see after these 4 shlokas tomorrow, when next class, we will go into the division of time. But now here, Maitreya Rishi is saying that everything that is there, that is existing in the material world, consists of atoms. We know that, right? Those who have studied science, even in our school time, we know that Anu, Parmanu, everything. We have this Parmanu bomb. What is that? Atomic bomb, right? So atom is the smallest particle. Again, not seen. Of course, they're for seeing that they have to be in a molecule. Then the molecule can be broken, seen, all those things. But the atom is little difficult, and that's why he says that atom is not visible. And Srila Prabhupada, in his commentary, says that the same concept is there in science also. So you can see how scientific is Bhagavatam. It's not that simply stories, some mythology, no. It's all been recorded thousands of years back. Now we are doing research to find out. But all this research was already done by the great scientists, the sadhus, the acharyas. And then time covers that space. Just to give an example, Prabhupada talks about how the planets move. They're all fixed moments, right? So that's time again. We see morning to evening, we see nothing but time passing by as the sun rises in the eastern horizon and then sets in. Of course, then the scientists say, oh no, sun is not moving, the earth is moving, but sun is also ultimately moving. In relation to earth, it may not be moving, but it's in the relation to the universal thing, it's moving. Actually, the sun traverses a path as per the Bhagavatam, like it's an elliptical path. It's like sun god is sitting on the chariot and he's just going around. And as he's going around, there's I don't remember what the name is for that, but it's not a circular thing. It just goes a little elliptical. So these wheels, as it is going, the wheels go away from the center. And that's how the day becomes longer. And then after some time, as the movement is there, the wheels started coming towards the center. And that's why you see the winter days, the sun days are shorter. This all is given in Surya Siddhanta. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur has written, commentaries on that. And now in our modern time, His Holiness Danavir Maharaj, he has written books on that, Surya Siddhanta. That's all Vedic astronomy. So we should not, this is little technical, but we should not get overwhelmed by that. We should understand that ultimately what it is saying, that atoms are all part of the Mahat Tattva. So they remain, even at the time of dissolution, they remain. Only the bodies get dissolved. Like, the soul remains, the body goes. So this is all, sum total of that is in the Mahat Tattva. So, as I said, this is little technical, but need not worry. As we go, you will start enjoying, because now next class we are going to study the division. Like what is danda, what is kshana, what is all that. Everything will come. What is muhurta, what is paksha. All those time division will come as per the Vedic system. Okay. So we'll stop here. If you have any question, comment, we can take it up. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, regarding this, there is a book also, Vedic cosmology.
Vedic?
Cosmology.
Yeah.
Similar.
Yeah. As I said, about the sun thing I was telling you about Surya Siddhanta. There's a book called Surya Siddhanta. I have that book.
Okay.
And Vedic cosmology, yes. That's also, a lot of work has been done. We have this thing called Bhaktivedanta Institute. That's where the scientists are re-establishing the facts of Bhagavatam through scientific, they are presenting that Bhagavatam, whatever it says, is perfect. It's not some, imaginary figures or something like that. There are lots of things which are coming now. Now they have started accepting one by one. Some very amazing facts are there, like the distance between two planets is exactly divisible by 108. So the significance of 108 comes, So like that, there are so many facts. What is the Meru Parvata and Jambudvipa and all that is there. So of course, here we are going to get some glimpse of that, but mostly we will get it in the 5th and 6th canto. 5th canto especially is about the astronomy totally. And Srila Prabhupada said that 5th canto is the trap of Krishna. So
You might get lost in that.
yeah, he says all these Mayavadis, Nirvisheshwadis, they get stuck in that 5th canto. They can't figure it out, That so they get stuck and they don't go further, So they, we don't want them to go further, That's why sometimes they directly jump to the 10th canto and there they go to the Ras Leela chapter straightly. Because before that, they are all completely confused what is going on. That's why I'm saying, if we read all this with our mundane mind and our mundane calculation, how many hours and seconds, then it's very difficult to absorb all this. But if you see from the point of view of a Shastra Chakshu, then it is very easy. Go by Guru Sadhu Shastra. Now we see here, Sadhu is saying, Acharya is saying, Shastra is saying. All three are saying, right? Maitreya Rishi is Acharya here. And Srila Prabhupada is a Guru. He is also, of course, for us, he is also an Acharya, he is a Sansthapak Acharya. And then Bhagavatam is the Shastra. So it's easy to accept. Because as I said, sometimes it's beyond us. So what do? Do we get stuck there and start doubting everything? Or we go for, because ultimately our goal of this Bhagavatam classes is to learn what is practical for us to implement so that we can progress in Krishna.
Progress in Krishna consciousness.
So here, today's lesson is that everything is Vibhu, is so great that is beyond us.
Yes.
Beyond us. So that itself is a wonderful thing, Oh my God, Krishna is so powerful, He is so almighty. He is controlling everything. The time is controlling us. Krishna is controlling time. So that greatness of Krishna, it's so easy for us to surrender to him in that mode. Thank you, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji. You explained it so well, Prabhuji, for us to understand.
No, as I said, I mean, technically speaking, you can go into details of each one of this, but I thought, why do we need that? We don't need that. So,
Mhm.
you see, Prabhupada also is not giving any time to this. He's not writing any purports or something. He just, wherever is needed, he just writes. All the purports are his personal realizations. He says, these are all my personal realizations, and they help us in our Krishna consciousness. Thank you.
Most of the modern science, it has basis from Srimad
Yeah.
Bhagavatam.
It's like, it's easier to acknowledge and move forward, but they don't do that. That's where the problem comes in. If they acknowledge, it can be done in unison very nicely, very wonderful. That's why that Bhaktivedanta Institute has been established, so that people who want to go into detail can also see that. Like Prabhu said, we have this cosmic
Cosmology.
there are some DVDs also available. I had one, cosmology DVD.
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Bol.